So, why did I buy a van? Well, anything except because I wanted a van would be a lie. But there's a lot of reasons why I want a van. I buy a lot of junk. Stuff, projects, things for the garage, whatever. I like acquiring things, playing with them, and then usually eventually getting rid of them. And so I always need vehicles to haul whatever my latest thing is. And the Blue Wagon is okay for that, but not great. It especially has no chance of being a tow vehicle, even though I put a hitch on it because the brakes are barely adequate for its own weight, let alone a trailer. A Magnum was supposed to be its replacement. I was supposed to have that be the new everything vehicle because I could drive it all winter without worrying about rust. I could fill it full of stuff. It could be a comfortable cruiser for long trips. And with the big RT brakes and the V8 engine, it could be a tow pig. And then it just didn't work out. Like I said in the Magnum video, the roofline's just too small, too low for me in the front to see, and it's too low in the back to haul stuff the way I want it to. So I started looking at other options. I was looking at other station wagons. Nothing else was really getting to me. I actually looked at Honda Elements, and the weird door arrangement on those just wasn't worth spending the money. If I had found one really cheap, I probably would have picked one up, but I just never could find one cheap enough to be willing to deal with the backwards suicide rear door arrangement. So somehow a van popped up, and I just remembered, hey, I've always liked those Chevy vans. Maybe I'll get a van. And just sort of looked at them and just got completely obsessed with the idea of having a van. Vans like this one, the Shorties, this van is almost exactly the same length as my girlfriend's Elantra station wagon. They're not as big as you think they are. This one has the 4.6 liter. It's rated for I think 14 in the city and 16 miles per gallon on the highway. So it's not amazing, but the Magnum was doing no better. And it has all the space in the world for hauling stuff. Depending on how I configure the seats when I customize it, I can haul a ton of people in it. And they're really comfortable on the highways. Like a pure cargo vans kind of suck because you're in a big metal box, but once you've got some insulation and stuff in it, they're actually really nice to drive. They handle amazingly well in parking lots and stuff because the wheels are way out at the end. You have great visibility. They're just really nice. When I was a kid, my family had a conversion van that we took on family trips because it was just unbelievably better than loading us all in the station wagon. And I love the 70s street vans. I think they're the coolest looking things. So, hey, I'm gonna buy myself an older van. I'm gonna get to customize it to look like a cool old street van. I'm gonna get to have something that's really great on the highway. I can have something that can tow. I'm gonna have something that can haul a bunch of crap or a bunch of people. I can use it for camping if I go camping somewhere. It's just gonna be a great all-around vehicle. So that's kind of the whole thing with this. Like I said, I've got plans to customize it. The interior, this whole blue plush interior is eventually going to come out. I'm going to get completely replaced. I want some front seats that have some side bolstering because right now these are just flat pieces of foam, and you feel like if you go around a corner, you're just going to slide across the seat until you hit the armrest. That's what's going to keep you in the seat. So I want that. In the back here, I've been looking at the takeout seats that come in a Ford Transit, which there's tons of because people keep buying those to turn them into #vanlife vans. And the seats themselves are fairly narrow. They've got a self-contained seat belt. They're removable with no hardware. You just have to unlatch them. And the brackets that they latch into are designed to bolt to a flat van floor. So it'll be very easy to figure into here. And they come in single seat, double seat, triple seats. So I can get a combination of single and double and a bunch of tracks and basically be able to reconfigure the interior to a bunch of different ways depending on how I'm going to use it. All the windows are going to get welded up in the back. This one one here and the two in the 2/4 panels. I've already got a line on some sheet metal off of a parts van that's going to fill those in. So it'll go back to being a panel van, which will be better for hauling stuff and for camping in, because you won't have all the windows for people to either look in or be able to break in via. I'm going to do something with the walls and the roof. Like, I'm going to put sound deadening in, and then I'm going to cover them with something just so that it's pleasant in here. I haven't figured out what. I've got a couple of ideas, but that's still up in the air. I'm not putting shag carpet in it because, oh my god, shag carpet for actually using a vehicle is awful. I got a couple ideas there. We'll see once I get there. One of the things I'm almost certainly going to do is, once I have all this out and I've done something with the floor, like I'm going to put down bed liner or something like that, I'm going to get the like 3/4 inch thick horse stall mats that are made from recycled tires and cut those to fit and make a floor out of that, whether I put something else on top of it or not, because it'll be great for noise abatement, it'll be great for durability, it'll be comfortable, like if you're kneeling down on it, if you're like camping or something, it'll be great for that. But you basically can't destroy those. If a horse with horseshoes on can't destroy it, you're not going to destroy it with anything you're doing, loading into the van or whatnot. So yeah, and I'm going to be backdating the van. It's going to have the 70s front end. If I can find the turn signals and the rear taillights, I'm going to replace those with the 70s ones. I want different mirrors, but I haven't figured out which ones. It's going to get an entire repaint once the side panels have been fixed and once the rust has been fixed. I'm going to get some cool wheels for it. I don't know how crazy the 70s van thing on the outside is going to get, but it's going to get at least some styling. Like, I want it to look, at the very least, like somebody from that era who's enjoying their van. Not necessarily it's not going to be like a wild custom show van, but I just want that sort of general aesthetic look. The interior is not going to be 70s street van at all. Like I said, shag carpet, hate it. Also, the way they're always laid out with a like bed back there and like a drinks cabinet here and nothing else in the back, it's terrible for actually using the van. It looks cool, but it's not functional. So it's not going to have, like, the inside is not going to look street van. Maybe the front passenger compartment area will, but not the back at all. But the outside is going to have that street van look. Yeah, so I have a line on a grill, but I need headlight buckets for it, and I need the front turn signals, the turn signals are impossible to find. Nobody remakes them. I don't think anything else interchanges, though. I want to get some measurements and check that. So yeah, this is our van. It's going to need a good van name. But yeah, I'm super looking forward to this project. I'm really enjoying it already, and I've done literally nothing to it. And we're gonna go on a ride in a van. Talk to you later. Bye.